items. Can I have your attention, please? I'd like to call this meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Alva, Illinois. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Awesome.
Here.
Gainier.
Here.
Eichelkraut.
Here.
Les.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
We have 5
Would you all
present.
stand, please, and join in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the minutes of a regular meeting of the Council of the City of Ottawa, Illinois, held on Tuesday, December 20th, 2016, be approved as recorded in the permanent files of the City Clerk.
Is there a second to the motion? Mr. Gainier, any comments, suggested changes, or corrections? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Is there anyone wishing to appear before the council tonight?
Mayor Bob?
Yep. If you don't mind coming up to the podium here.
Sure, thank you. I think most of you guys know me, I'm Larry Fleming, the tree guy, and I was here trying to plead my case for the city council to maybe go over the tree bid, that new ash tree removal bid, because I was like $3,800 higher, and again, I'm a local small business, and I was hoping that I could maybe persuade you guys, or I guess, just to reiterate, the localness, or the local people that we hire, we spend our tax dollars here, all that goes back into our local economy, and I hate to see all that money go back to Aurora. Nothing against Aurora by any means, but I guess I understand that we're legally bound by that contract, so we can't, it's not an issue. But I would like to be on record knowing that maybe local contractors should get like a multiplier or something like that, so we can maybe have more local contracts. I understand it's a little late for this one, but maybe the next one. I guess that's all I have to say. I just wanted everybody to know that
Well, I'll try to
we
address
really wanted it, and again, we're proud to work for the city, so I thought that was a kudos to us, and I've done a lot for the city as far as call outs, storm work, just being friendly to the customers, you know, trying to do a good job when they do have us do something. I guess that stands for no reason, but anyhow, thanks for listening to me. I guess that's all I have on it.
Well, thank you. Actually, I'll tell you what, when we get to that on the agenda, we'll talk about it.
Is it on the agenda
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah.
Okay.
I could now, I don't know, but I think when it comes to the agenda, that's probably the appropriate place, and I'll make sure that we address it.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Thanks, guys.
Anybody else have anything for the council tonight? Okay, then we're going to move into a public hearing now concerning the intent of the city council in connection with the sale of $4.8 million in general obligation bonds. And our city treasurer will explain that. Don?
Sure. Thank you. Back on December 6th, the council passed a resolution of intent to issue the bonds and also a reimbursement resolution. These are for various projects in the water and sewer works departments, some of which are underway, some of which are either completed or close to completion. These are general obligations of the city, however, with an alternate revenue source. So similar to actually last month's meeting when we abated the levy on some of the bonds that we had issued previously, again with a private revenue source, and we expect that to happen as well here, so that the current water and sewer revenues will be sufficient to repay these bonds over time. And we don't expect any, with the schedule that they're proposing, we don't expect any repayment obligations in 2017.
Does council have any comments or questions? This is a public hearing. Is there anyone in the audience who has any comments or concerns regarding the...
I have a question.
Mr.
Will this in any way increase the property tax?
It has, Chuck, it has the potential to do that, but we don't expect that will be the case because of the alternate revenue source.
Thank you.
The only way that would kick in, as I understand it, is if the water and sewer rates weren't sufficient, but with the way we've got it set up, it should be fine.
Correct.
Anyone else? Okay, the purpose of the public hearing is to take public comments. If there aren't any more, we'll close that part of the meeting and move back to the regular agenda. Moving to Commissioner Eichelkraut's part of the agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the biweekly salary payroll of December 30th, 2016, in the amount of $335,870.47 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Austin, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the monthly expense report of January 3rd, 2017, showing expenses in the amount of $315,514.28 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Bob?
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that an ordinance authorizing the issuance of waterworks and sewerage revenue bonds of the City of Ottawa, LaSalle County, Illinois, in an aggregate principal amount not to exceed $4.815 million, or in lieu thereof, general obligation bonds, waterworks and sewerage alternate revenue bonds, said bonds being general obligation bonds for which real property taxes, unlimited to its rate or amount, may be levied, which are expected to be paid for from the net revenues of the combined waterworks and sewerage system of the city in an aggregate principal amount not to exceed $4.815 million for the purpose of paying the cost of improving the waterworks and sewerage system of the city, which has been on file for public inspection since December 6, 2016, be passed and approved.
Okay, is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier. Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Eichelkraut?
Yes, Mayor, I do. I have to take an example of this. I've been talking to Elena, who's our clerk, or not clerk, assistant clerk, and she's been working on electrical for us for many, many, many years. I think she did it during Commissioner Awesome's term too. But I had a salesperson come to my door tonight trying to sell me electricity, okay, for a different company, all right? Now, I know they can do that. I asked them for their paperwork, they had their paperwork, they actually had a permit. But I'd like people to realize that, or at least take a serious look when they do come, okay? This person was selling electricity for 7.8 cents a kilowatt per hour. We're getting it for 6 cents a kilowatt per hour. So that's almost a 2-cent increase on your bill per kilowatt. So you have to really be serious and really look. And there was some kind of gimmick or something like that with it. Oh, after 3 months you get 3,000 points and in a year or two you might be able to get a toy or get something, you know. So I just thought that people should really know about that because I thought it was, and the only reason I do is because I actually know how much we pay. And that's 2 cents more, and I'm thinking to myself, who would actually want to raise their bill? But some people have done that. So, you know, buyer beware, that's all I can say.
Thank you. Commissioner Awesome.
Moved by Commissioner Awesome that a resolution authorizing acceptance and execution of a proposal for professional engineering services and land surveying services by Eschai Duttlinger and Associates regarding the Route 71 sewer extension survey be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Less, any discussion?
Yeah, this is, we're approached by a current business north of town that needs sanitary sewer. So we're looking at extending the sanitary sewer over to Route 71 and Route 80. And this is the engineering for that project.
Any other comments? Motions to place the contract on file. Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Anything else for the council, Commissioner Awesome?
No, sir.
Commissioner Gainier.
We have the report of the police chief for the month of December. Squad car calls 1,244. Arrests 384. Prisoners 52. Sent to state institutions 1. Sent to the county jail 10. And sent to juvenile probation 2. Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the report of police chief Brandon A. Rolson for the month of December 2016 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the fire chief for the month of December. Number of bell alarms 4. Number of still alarms 19. Activated alarms 19. Number of medic calls 266. Number of transfers 49. Mutual aid 2. Number of patients 239. Total calls for December 357. Property loss was at $160,000. Contents lost $40,500. Vehicle loss $2,500 for a total loss for December of $203,000. Total non-residents billed for medical services was 57. Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the report of Fire Chief Steve Haywood for the month of December 2016 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion?
That's his motion.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, please. Any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
All right. Anything else, Commissioner Gainier?
No, not this time.
Okay. Commissioner Less?
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract agreement between the City of Ottawa and McClure Engineering Associates Incorporated regarding the Champlain Street and Post Street Bridge inspections, which have been on file for public inspection since December 20th, 2016, be adopted.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Austin, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of an engineering services agreement between the City of Ottawa and Renwick and Associates Incorporated for the street maintenance resurfacing project for 2017, which has been on file for public inspection since December 20th, 2016, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of an engineering services agreement between the City of Ottawa and Renwick and Associates Incorporated for the 2017 curb replacement project, which has been on file for public inspection since December 20th, 2016, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution requesting permission from IDOT to allow construction of a bike path including canal rewatering and related improvements beneath Illinois Route 23 be adopted.
Is there a second? Awesome, any discussion?
This is strictly just for formality with IDOT, for approval to actually go ahead and proceed with work at the point that if we do get to the point where we are ready to rewater the canal and go ahead with some infrastructure improvements, that this agreement here is just a formality to allow us to go ahead and do that. It's not at this time that we are proceeding with to go ahead with it. We're formally acknowledging that we have received approval to go ahead with it when at the point where we are ready to go ahead and go with that we can do that. So it's misleading a little bit that it says rewatering the canal. The canal's not getting water in it tomorrow. We're not rewatering it tomorrow. Again, this is just a formality saying that
Because of the two IDOT highways.
with the highways that we have approval to go ahead and do that work. And if we get all our ducks in a row, we'll go ahead and pursue that. So.
Any other comments? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Anything else for the council, Commissioner Less?
I just want to remind everybody that the Christmas tree removal is still, well, actually, it's looking to begin this week on January 7th. Individuals have actually been dropping off trees already. We're looking to continue that service free to the public until January 14th. So we're looking at doing that at the Reardon Pool parking lot. So if you have a Christmas tree you'd like to dispose of, feel free to drop it off there, and our staff will go ahead and take care of that.
All right, Don, do you have anything for the council?
I do not.
Keith, anything for the council? No, sir. Dave?
No, thank you, sir.
Okay, we'll move to the mayor's part of the agenda.
We have the report of the registrar for the month of December. There were 21 birth certificates issued and 42 death certificates. Certified copies were issued with fees totaling $1,523. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of registrar Shalail Monks for the month of December 2016 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the report of the Parking Administration Department showing fines collected of $2,970 for the month of December 2016 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Last, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the building official for the month of December. There were 5 building permits with fees totaling $2,019. Total number of on-site building inspections, 38. There were 2 demolition permits for $50, 5 sign permits for $145, 1 fence permit for $50, 18 general contractor licenses for $1,800. 228 electrical licenses renewed for $22,800. 13 new electrical licenses issued for $1,300. 8 electrical permits for $300. Total number of on-site electrical inspections, 19. We had 15 people take our electrical exam for $700. There were 5 plumbing permits, which were included in the building permit charges. Total number of on-site plumbing inspections, 13. Our ordinance enforcement officer did a total of 85 inspections for a total of permits and licenses of 285, with these collected of $29,164. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the reported building official Michael J. Sutphin for the month of December 2016 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that a resolution authorizing execution of an agreement between the City of Ottawa and Lou Dog Events LLC regarding the Craft Beer Festival be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Actually, our city council, Christine, has been working on this for some time. The final version, but basically it provides for the city to agree with the Lou Dog Events to host a craft brew event in Ottawa. It's just an afternoon event on Saturday, May 27th. This is a company that does these all over the state, and they pretty much come in, set it up, get the tents, do all of the work, so there's not a lot of city involvement as there are with most of our events. And then there's a sharing of the revenues. The first year would be 20%, the city would take 20%, second year 25%, and the third year 30%. Contract can be terminated prior to the second and third year, but if it goes forward, I think it would grow, and then the company, as the event grows, they provide the sponsor increased percentage. The motion is basically to place it on file. Any questions or comments? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the preliminary and final plats of H&R subdivision, the re-subdivision of Brookside Lot 1, and the revised preliminary plat of Briarcrest 2 all be received and referred to the Plan Commission for review and recommendation.
Is there a second? Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion? Roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Yeah. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that the low bid from Steve Piper & Sons in the amount of $48,904.60 for the 2017 ash tree removals be accepted and paid for from the general corporate fund.
Is there a second to the motion? Commissioner Awesome, any discussion?
Aye.
Let me start out by just kind of, because Larry brought it up, and I can certainly understand where he's coming from. One of the restraints that we have is that city's basically a creature of the state of Illinois, and we have to follow the statutes of the state of Illinois. We're not a home rule community. We can't modify those duties as outlined by the state. And it requires, one of them requires that when we go out for major projects, I think in excess of 20,000, we have to go out for bid, and that's what we did in this case. The law doesn't allow us to give extra credit or make adjustments for local versus non-local vendors. We try to use our local vendors all the time on smaller projects where we don't have to go out to bid. And even when we, kind of the medium-sized projects, usually we go out to kind of an informal bid, but this is a formal bidding process. And the only way we can reject the lowest bid is if it's not a responsible bidder, or if the bid isn't responsive, not bidding on what we asked them to bid on.
Mayor Bob?
Well, let me just finish, and then I'll let you talk, Larry. So I believe, and I've talked to council about this, that we're limited here to accepting the lowest bid unless we find that the lowest bidder is not a responsible bidder, or his bid was not responsive to what we asked for. All we know is that Steve Piper and Sons won the last bidding for the ash tree removal. We were talking about, and we got a pretty good price, we were talking about seeing if we could extend that, and then, the more we talked about it, it's like, no, it should go to bid again so that the locals have a chance at it again. And I don't know, I think, Larry, you might have been the only local, is that right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And you were close, they were a little less than $4,000 off. And some of the bids were way high. The lowest bid is 48.9, almost 49,000. The highest one was over 80,000. So I don't feel that legally we have anything else we can do. If we did do something other than that, we'd be inviting ourselves to a lawsuit, I'm sure, from the low bidder, or potential for a lawsuit, at least I shouldn't say I'm sure. I have no other comment than that. Wayne?
Yeah, basically what I was gonna say is similar to what you said, Mayor. If we were home rule, we could pass an ordinance that allows local bidders within 15% of the low bid, or we could use them. The difference in the money would be made up by local spending the money locally. I'd personally like the council, or corporate council, to check to see if we actually have to be home rule to pass an ordinance like that, or if we could pass an ordinance like that ourselves without being home rule.
Okay, any other comments? Yeah, Larry.
And I'm not picking on anybody, and I appreciate the sealed bid, and we get all that. But you know how many complaints I had from Steve Piper about stumps, removals, ruts in yards? I mean, that doesn't stand for anything as far as legally bound to a contract, you know what I mean? And again, I'm really not trying to knock the tree
Yeah,
service, and,
yeah.
you know, we're local, we want the contract, we want to work for the city. And again, we try to do a good job, Bob. Not only that, I don't know how many storms I was called out on in the middle of the night. Would Steve Piper be able to come down and fulfill that contract at 12 o'clock in the morning? Or when Commissioner James Les called me last 4th of July to go remove a hazardous tree in Allen Park? What if that would have hit somebody? That would have been thousands of dollars maybe in a
Right,
lawsuit.
right.
I mean, that stands for no reason for me.
No, well,
Again,
we-
I just want to get everything on the record, you know?
Yeah. Well, we appreciate that, and I'm not sure in your particular case, but very often when we ask people to come out, emergency situations like that, there's a premium that's paid for it. I'm not aware of complaints that have come to City Hall about Piper. My staff tells me that things have gone pretty smoothly, but
I mean, I can show them to you. I got some pictures on my phone actually with the guy that sent them to me after I posted a little thing on Facebook that I was a little upset.
yeah, well, you should tell those people that if they have problems with city government, they shouldn't go to you, they should come to
Well,
us.
again, that was just called to just rectify the situation. We'd go do the restoration and stuff, you know, on more occasions than one, Mayor Eschbach.
Okay, any other comments? Roll call, please.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Reluctantly, aye.
Eichelkraut.
Nay.
Les.
Aye.
Mayor. Motion carries. Moved by Mayor Eschbach that this council recess into closed session to discuss matters of collective bargaining.
There's a second to the motion. Commissioner Les, roll call.
Awesome.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Les.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. We're not expecting, and we will be not taking any formal action when we come out of executive session, but folks are willing to stick around if they'd like. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's not the way it's done.